super scary space stories. The knocking. This is a story I heard about an astronaut here that hears knocking outside his bay door. The knocking is so distinct, and it's so unique to this astronaut who's, performed thousands upon thousands of hours of training for this mission in space, for the conditions of what he will experience in space. This blew him away so much and creeped him out so much that, he just blew him away. So you can tell this is really out of place. This knocking was significant to me in ways. I mean, I don't even want to discuss what it might be, but it's something definitely not of this world, isn't it? I think it definitely happened. He heard something distinct, and it really rocked him and shocked him. And of course, we bury that when he comes back to Earth, don't we? And the music as well. I heard some kind of music in space was out there, what have you. There's reports of that as well. I believe anything could be heard in space if you listen hard enough, don't you think? But that's that. Super scary. Space Shuttle Challenger explosion. Yeah, super scary. This barely takes place in space. Shit. I mean, I wish they would have got to space, but this poor crew here, as you're looking at, did not make it to space. But the thing about this is not just the explosion. They were alive, the crew, as they were falling in their little compartment here, their cargo, whatever you want to call it, the cockpit here. They were falling to the Earth at a fast rate, and they were smashed up so badly. The autopsies could not come out with what killed them, or if they believe some of them were alive during this free fall. Conscious of what was happening. Maybe one or two of them were, but of course they can't really identify that. But they believe certain things, that there was no significant injuries to some of these, most of the crew, that after the initial explosion. So they survived it. They dropped to their deaths in the compartment bay here to the Earth. Very scary story. The lone astronaut. Yeah, there's some of this here. The Russian astronauts here are being sent, I guess, as experiments to space back in the day. And there's we all know here this story of this lone astronaut, this Russian astronaut that goes to space and doesn't come back in one piece. That's for sure. But there's also some really weird recordings as well. I want you to listen to those. Check this out. Okay, now that you've listened to that recording, make of it what you will. They say this is from an astronaut re-entering the atmosphere and burning up as the re-entry occurs. Believe what you may, but as we see here from the proof on the table, it does happen. So this definitely could be real. Very scary space story. NASA, the UFO images and being erased and cutting feeds and then doubling back and saying, well, we're going to help now the research for these UFOs and all these unidentified flying objects and extraterrestrial life. Doesn't make sense to me. Double backing, double tracking, shitting on yourself. Nice try, NASA. You don't trick the real Rant reviewer. You do cut the feeds. You do shit on UFOs. You don't want nobody to know shit until people that, kiss your ass tell you to tell. So everyone has a boss, no doubt about it, and that's how it's going to be. So fuck you, NASA, and don't try to trick me or shit on me. So that's it. So there you have it, some super scary space stories.